Hello students, welcome back to your video class. Students, we have done the English grammar topic tense in the previous videos. As if you remember, we have started with the present and we have done the four subcategories of present: present indefinite, present continuous, present perfect and perfect continuous, and the exercises of these tenses. Now continuing with the topic, we are starting today past indefinite tense. I told you in the beginning about the finite verbs, that the present and the past forms are called the finite verbs, and these finite verbs help to frame, to make a sentence, to start a sentence or to begin with a sentence. So in the present we did the use of present finite, and today we are starting with past indefinite. It means here we will be using the infinitive, the finite verb. In finite we will be using the past form, that's called the past tense. And first of all, we start with the structure of past indefinite is subject plus past form of the verb and object. This is the structure, and I told you when we use the only past form, that is finite verb, that indicates the past tense. So if you remember the five forms, I told you the five forms was, were, did, had, and the direct past form of any verb. These are included in the past indefinite. We can understand with the help of example. So let's see one example. The simple sentence first we see. Simple sentence: I went to Udaipur last month. Means with the time means past, sometimes it is not necessary to mention the time, but if we talk about time, it will be definitely the past form of the time. Second, he sent me a message last night. Okay. She cooked food. She cooked food in the morning. Okay. Next sentence is: we played friendly match yesterday. Now see in these examples, these sentences, we use the past form, the finite: went, sent, cooked, played. Okay, subject, verb and object. Object particles, subject, verb and object particles, subject, verb and object particles, and subject, verb and object particles. Now I went to Udaipur last month. He sent me a message last night. She cooked food in the morning. We played a friendly match yesterday. It means here we do not use the time, these time adverbs. Like we say, I went to Udaipur, means the sentence obviously is of past, but past, in past, when in past when. He sent me a message, it means past. The verb, this verb tells the past indefinite. She cooked food, it means the cooked verb. This verb tells that it is past. We played, the verb played with the subject tells the past indefinite. It tells that I am the sentence of past, means something happened in the past. So, if we do not use these times, even then sentences would be of past indefinite. But with the time, it is clear that the things, when the exactly the thing happened, like last month, last night, yesterday, last year, last season, in the morning, in the afternoon, at 7 o'clock, in June, in July, on Sunday, on last Sunday, in last on last Diwali, like so it tells exactly the point when the thing happened in the past. So this way we use the past indefinite. These all the examples of past indefinite, and with the times we can understand that now. So this is the first thing that we use the structure, and the structure is subject, past form of the verb, and the object. Now the second thing comes the identification. So you can note down these sentences in your notebook, and now I am telling you identification words. Now, as in the other tenses, we recognize these sentences, we recognize the tense in the sentences with the help of some identification words. So, identification words. How we identify these sentences. Now, as in the 4 sentences I wrote here, you saw some particular words about talking about the past. So here we use the such words we see like last night, last night, last month, last year, okay, yesterday, in with the time in 2010, in May, okay, on Sunday, means with the verb on Sunday, last Sunday, last Diwali, okay, and in childhood, okay, and in the afternoon, or in the morning, in the evening, like these words we use. So these words mostly you will see in the sentences where we use the past indefinite tense. So these sentences, these words of identification, if you see in the sentences, it means you can tell that the sentence is of past indefinite. So simply, as we identify the other tenses, other sentences with the help of identification words, here past indefinite also we identify with the help of these words. Now, how we fill in the verbs in the exams if we are given. So you can note down these identification words in your notebook. I erase them. Now, how the sentences are given in the exams and how you will fill with the help of identification words, I tell you. I See one sentence, I, verb, him, a few minutes ago. I forgot to tell you this word. Ago is also with the time ago. This is also identification of the past indefinite. The verb is see. So this way we are given in the examinations to fill the correct form of the verb. Now I, him a few minutes ago means a few minutes ago, with the time ago. If you see this word, identification word, it means the sentence is of past indefinite. So in past indefinite, which form we use? This past form of the verb. So what is the past form of the verb? See, it is so. So this way we can fill. See one more example. He, second example, he blank, he to Jaipur before 2 months. Before 2 months. This is also one example identification word, before and after. Before there is time. Here time is before ago, a few minutes ago, or before plus time. So this is also identification word of the past indefinite. So in this sentence now see, he to Jaipur before 2 months. Before 2 months. So it means before 2 months, past indefinite. In past indefinite we use the past form. So past form of go is went. So he went to Jaipur before 2 months. So this way first we will identify the sentence and the tense in the sentence, then according to the tense we will fill the correct form of the verb. See one more example, very common sentence, India freedom in 1947. The verb is get. So I told you in identification words, if there is any year with timing, year in 1947, the verb is get. It means in 1947. It means we will use the past indefinite, and according to past indefinite we use the past form of get, got freedom in 1947. See one more example. Well, next is the teacher, okay, this lesson, the teacher, this lesson yesterday, okay, and the verb is teach. Now the teacher, this lesson yesterday. So if you remember the identification word yesterday, it means the sentence is of past indefinite, and according to past indefinite the verb is teach, and we will fill the past form of this teach, that is taught. So the teacher taught this lesson yesterday. So students, this way we fill the correct form of the verbs in the past indefinite. So today I have explained you the past indefinite. First thing is the structure, subject, past form of the verb, and object or object particles, and then I told you few identification words. First thing, when in the exams you are given the sentences, you identify the tense in the sentence, and with the help of verb you can fill the correct form. Then when you identify the tense, it means according to tense you know that this is past indefinite tense, so we fill the past indefinite structure. According to past indefinite structure, we will fill the past form of the verb, and this way we will complete these fill-ups in the examinations. So these are very easy marks. If you little bit pay attention, easily you can fill them. Now you will note down these all examples also. So whatever the work I have explained here, you will do in your fair notebook with these examples, and your HW is write 10 sentences of past indefinite. Okay, 10 sentences of past indefinite with timings. You can see from the book. In your book you will find the exercise of past indefinite. Thank you so much. Have a nice time.